My husband and I were trying to conceive our first child, and it took us 4.5 years and medication to conceive. So we were very excited and happy, obviously, when that did happen, and he was very much planned. Shortly after having our first, he was 9 months old when I discovered that we were pregnant again. That was really scary, not only to have one child, but now to be bringing a second one into a world with a pandemic going on and an uncertain employment for both my husband and I. During my second pregnancy and during the craziness of the pandemic, my mother-in-law did contract COVID, and she passed away while I was still pregnant with my second. And so that was really hard. She was going to be part-time childcare for me while I went back to work part-time. Then my mom got sick just a couple months after my mother-in-law had passed with COVID as well. And my mom almost didn't survive. So with my mother-in-law passing and my mom being sick and then essentially disabled afterwards, it was really hard. I just kind of felt like I had no one. I was already a liaison for LifeNet at my church. I was bringing some donations in from our church, and I met with one of the ladies there. She asked actually how my mother-in-law was doing, and I kind of broke down and told her that she had passed away and that we just found out that my mom is sick, and she was in the hospital too. And I kind of just word vomited, I guess, to her and just kind of laid it all out, all of these fears and anxieties that I was having, and expressed to her that I didn't know what we were gonna do financially, and I didn't know what the future was gonna look like. She suggested, well, I know you're already a liaison, but you could really benefit from becoming a client. And I don't know, I guess prior to that, I just really didn't feel like I needed any of that support, but in the place I was in at that time, I was welcoming it because I really didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to vent to encourage me. And so LifeNet was really a good support system during that time, that scary, chaotic, unsure time of my life. And they really encouraged me and showed me that I can do it. So it was all of those things that my mom and my mother-in-law couldn't be. For me, LifeNet was like a safety net. As it says in the name, it really is just like a whole family just coming together and being that support system, that support group, and that encouragement for me when I needed it the most. I felt like I didn't have anyone in my corner and didn't have anyone I could vent to or get encouragement from. I'm just really thankful and blessed to have the LifeNet community in my area because they are such a good support system and they do care for the whole family.